Hi there. In today's wake of Greece's fallout, Greece's decline, Greece's demise at the front of economy, uh, I think that they are victims of their own currency's weight. That is, i.e., their currency is too expensive to handle their real gross domestic product. Like they are not producing too many things, but their currency is more expensive than what it should be. As I have suggested in my blog, Invest More My Good Sir, long time ago, a year ago, that we should deflate our currency so that it is not, it is called inflation by the present economists. But if we deflate, if we remove the air from the currency, that is, if we make it cheaper, make it less expensive than the dollar in respect of dollar, like rupee is 65 rupees, 64 rupees to a dollar. If it is 95 rupees to a dollar, India's economy will be better. That is my doctrine in this. Why? There are many reasons for that. First of all, we should talk about Greece. What happened in Greece is they had loan and they cannot pay it. Okay, that's the one thing. So they can do what they could do. They could say that we will pay some more, 10% more from the loans amount, but give us 1 year more to earn more, to improve our economy more, to pay and juggle with our currency more, to manipulate or with our currency, or to introduce another currency, which is another method of mine. That is, if we have one cheaper currency we use inside our nation, our country, to buy food and buy stuff, buy electronics, buy everything, to buy, that is cheaper currency, cheaper than dollar. And there is another currency we will use for foreign investment, for if foreign companies come to us, come inside our country, they will use the second currency, which will be expensive, like stronger than in the respect of dollar, to the dollar. Like if we have rupee will be 95 rupees to a dollar. That is our local currency. And swarna, ropya is silver, swarna is gold. Swarna, another currency, will be 20 swarna to a dollar, or 30 swarna to a dollar to begin with. So that will give us more strength and more economic believability, though we can do without introducing another currency, which is expensive currency. But if we have that, we will be more assured about our not falling out into inflation chakra. That is, if our currency is inflated, the normal belief of every economist is that we should not make our currency cheaper. We should always compete against the dollar, and we don't understand that we reduce the treasure of our dollars considerably if we have less dollars, less money than our dollar bank. Like if we have $10,000, and we are getting just 6,30,000 rupees out of it. $10,000, 630,000 rupees. Or instead of that, if we have 950,000 rupees to $10,000, which one is better for us to deal with our own economy, to improve our economy? We have only this limit of dollars in our bank. Every country has dollar bank with them, and in America they can have euro bank. Euro is another secondary currency. They can introduce another currency like Dorado, for instance. Names are not relevant, but Dorado can be an expensive currency, and dollar can be a cheaper currency than euro. And euro is another currency for Europe, so that is a good thing. But franc is competing with euro. Franc should not compete with euro. Mark should not compete with euro. Lira should not compete with euro. Pound sterling should not compete with euro. They should be deflated. And this is how it is. And for Greece, it is wonderful if they pay more and pay in more time. They buy more time for their payment. And another way is to introduce 3 currencies which are expensive currencies, and local currency will be cheaper currency. Amidst this all recession time, we should not compete with expensive currency holding bigger developed nations who have some 100 trillion or 500 trillion bank treasure. Like an African country like Zimbabwe did it after say I don't know who picked that idea from where, but Zimbabwe did that, and they did too much. It did $1 billion to $1. That is a bit too much, but that too is fruitful. That will show, the result will show, their income will show in coming times. That is to be observed. But I think they will definitely gain from that. And other than that, the 3 currencies I was talking about is Globe 1, Globe 2, Globe 3. Globe 1 will be the higher developed nations, richer developed nations like USA, Canada, and some Western European countries. They will be in Globe 1. Globe 1 will be something like 1 globe to $10. Okay, and Globe 2 will be the developing nations, developing economies like India and other South American countries, some African countries, and some Eastern European countries. They will be in Globe 2, and they will be $1, one globe 2 is equal to say $40. And another segment will be Globe 3, which are downtrodden poor countries who are really struggling, like Somalia, Ethiopia, and some more countries like South Sudan. And they will be one globe. Globe 3 is equal to say $90, something like that. I'm just talking about percentage. That cannot be understood as dollars. I'm saying $90, one Globe 3 will be a bit too much. There will be more, maybe thousands. So uh, that is another method of juggling with the recession struck economies of our world. Now, talking about that, is another point was that food prices will be regularized, otherwise it will be mishandled or misused. This nice economic idea will be misused if food prices and goods prices will not be regularized. Like if they raise the price of food too, then it won't work. Food prices will be regularized by government, and local currency will buy the food. And if a foreign company invests money, they will invest in secondary currency, and they will get more rupees to a dollar, or and they will, when they will come back from the country, they will get more rupees from a dollar. They will convert into dollars, and those dollars will be more expensive than the normal dollars if rupee is so called stronger, which is weaker. And this is about rupee. I'm not suggesting that, but yes, I can say that any other country can do that too, and even USA can do that too. Why we are doing with dollars? Dollars should be cheaper too, to euro, to another secondary currency like Amerigold or Dorado. Uh, so this is the thing that can be done to improve our economy, and other things are the same, like other things are the fundamental things, like uh, if our economy is based on plant-based economy is always fruitful. Whether it is a developed nation, whether it is a developing nation, whether it's an underdeveloped nation, plant-based economy is always fruitful. That is, agriculture and food products and agriculture, and going vegetarian is good enough, good thing for health reasons as well, and for maintaining our economy too, like milk products and food products, lentils, millets and grams, and wheat and rice, and cotton base of clothes, and wool, perhaps wool too, woolen based clothes. Now this year, the economy and global warming suggested to everyone, thumpingly suggested to everyone, that it's not going to solve, it's going to get worse and worse. So some countries who are and to balance with global warming, warm summer, planet Earth is, Mother Earth is balancing it with colder winter. So colder winter will be there for 7 months to 8 months, and then 4 months and 5 months will be hot summer. And raining is too much. It's flooding everywhere. So in some countries like India, rain is good for agriculture, but in other countries like USA or Europe, this becomes flooding. So plant-based economy is better, and machine-based economy or other non-environmentally friendly economies, like where oil is consumed or heat is generated, those economies are not proving to be fruitful anymore, because we are more inclined towards living in a hermitage like environment, and everyone wants a tree around his house. Everyone wants a little gadget to play with digital world and internet, but he wants a nice vegetarian palate for him to eat and savor, and he wants thin clothes, cotton clothes, and nice comfortable shorts, Bermuda shorts, and boxers. That is good. That is the coming up. That is depending on our climate change. Climate change has really happened. It was considered something like a media thing, but climate change is really happening, and it's really, really very serious. So